It's Thursday, March 19th, 2015, and I'm Jim Sullivan with your NeoWeather.com video forecast as of 9:55 in the morning. As you can see on satellite imagery, it is still mostly sunny across far northern and northeastern Ohio. Some high clouds filtering the sun, but a good amount of that still making it to the ground. Thicker clouds are moving in from the southwest ahead of a storm system that will affect us tonight. Temperatures right now generally in the upper 20s, lower 30s, on their way to about the mid 40s today, so not too terrible out there. Taking a look across the entire country now, no big, huge weather stories. There is some precipitation out there. We have a little disturbance riding across the northern plains and upper Midwest right now with a little bit of light snow, and also a couple of upper level disturbances riding from the plains into the Tennessee, lower Ohio Valley into the southeast with some rain. Those two systems will combine to give us some light rain or snow tonight. It is fairly chilly across the northern tier, especially the northeast and New England. Elsewhere, temperatures fairly close to normal for this time of year. No big, huge extremes, so nothing too much to complain about this morning. Coming back to Cleveland, looking at the numbers, yesterday we did 45 and 23, a little bit below the averages of 48 and 31. Records for today, 76 and 7. No precipitation at Hopkins yesterday. We're running below normal on the monthly and yearly precipitation. Officially more than 12 hours of daylight now. Spring does not officially start until 6:45 tomorrow. However, sunrise is measured as the time that the sun first hits the horizon, and sunset is defined as the time that the sun completely goes below the horizon, so that's why it appears that there's a little bit more daylight than there actually is. Tomorrow is the equinox at 6:45 p.m. For the rest of the day, we're going to keep some sunshine. Things may go more mostly cloudy by late afternoon. Temperatures fairly similar to yesterday, mid-40s inland, closer to Lake Erie, staying in the upper 30s, especially on the west side with an east to northeast wind. And then tonight, a little bit of light rain or snow, best chances south of the lakeshore, lows in the low to mid-30s. Taking a look ahead now on one of our forecast computer models, today dry, but an increase in clouds as moisture gathers to our south. The first half of tonight should be mainly dry. However, after midnight or so, there will be a chance for light rain, possibly mixed with snow. You can see here's the 32-degree line at the surface, hanging out close to our lakeshore counties. And you can see the best precipitation will be south of the lakeshore. So there's just a narrow corridor of where snow, maybe mixed with a little bit of freezing rain, is possible. So not expecting major accumulations. However, there might be a slick spot or two for the Friday morning commute if things go just right. So maybe plan on a few extra minutes, but this really won't be a big deal. The rest of Friday looks mostly cloudy and dry. Temperatures rebounding into the 40s. As we head into Saturday, we get into a southwesterly wind flow ahead of our next cold front, and that will allow temperatures to really rise. This is actually the 50-degree line here. You can see over the lake it's much colder, over land much warmer, and you can see this model even brings the 60-degree line into the area. It doesn't bring the front through until late Saturday afternoon. It's March. If we get a little sun Saturday morning and have strong southwesterly winds, 60-degree weather is not impossible if the front holds off until late Saturday afternoon. If it comes through a little earlier, we'd probably be stuck in the 50s. You can see maybe a couple of showers along the front late Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. No big deal. The big story will be a dramatic drop in temperature. Temperatures in the 20s by Sunday morning. Now, as I put something else on here, I'm going to put the surface pressure on here and zoom out a little bit. We have a big high pressure nosing in for Sunday, so the air mass will be very dry. The lake is still fairly frozen, and where it's not frozen, it's very cold. So I'm not expecting much, if any, lake effect snow on Sunday. In fact, locations away from Lake Erie could get into some mostly sunny skies during the day Sunday with this large high pressure moving in, and that large high pressure will dominate our weather through Tuesday of next week. So, 7-day forecast time, temperatures once again in the mid-40s for Friday. Friday night doesn't get too chilly with those southwest winds kicking in. Saturday, for now, I kept things in the 50s as most of our models bring the front through a little quicker than what I just showed you. So that would keep us in the 50s, but we'll see. There is some potential upside there with maybe a few showers late afternoon into the evening. Big drop Saturday night. Sunday, I'm going mostly sunny. There might be a few more clouds downwind of the lake. However, in general, shouldn't be completely overcast. Shouldn't precipitate on Sunday. Highs struggling to get back to freezing. Monday, I went with a few more clouds, and same for Tuesday as a couple of weak little disturbances go by, but again, very dry, strong high pressure in place, not expecting any precipitation as of right now for Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, we start rebounding a little bit. Wednesday looks like a fairly mild day, but that's going to be brief ahead of our next cold front that should cool us back off for next Thursday and Friday. With NeoWeather.com, I'm Jim Sullivan. Thanks for watching. Check us out again tomorrow.